If you're anything like me, you're probably looking to add another video game to your never-ending backlog. But maybe we could find one perfect game to get us through the fall season as things begin to get a little bit chillier. I'm going to walk you through my 5 favorite video games to play for the fall season that you can access on your Nintendo Switch consoles. Let's get into it. So, if you're an autumnal, leaf cruncher, stick-kicking, maple-eating, pumpkin-smelling soul like me, or just a New Englander, finding the right game to play as the leaves fall can feel both cozy and sometimes overwhelming. Luckily for you, I've had my Nintendo Switch consoles for a long time and have bought and played far too many video games. So while the season of the sticks unfold, let me help you find a game to play on your Nintendo Switch consoles that will stick with you through the season. As I mentioned, this video will be focusing on games that you can play on your Nintendo Switch or your Nintendo Switch 2 if you're lucky enough to have one. Nintendo consistently showcases some of the excitement that all 4 seasons have to offer, typically in the form of different levels. For me, I get most excited to see all of the beautiful fall colors pop on my gaming consoles. Fall or autumn, you'll hear me say both during this video. I'm really not particular. Autumn is a far prettier word anyway. Shout out to people named Autumn, I guess. And before I get further off track, here are my 5 favorite games to play for this fall. Starting with number 1, one of my favorite games of all time, Animal Crossing New Horizons. The Animal Crossing series is an obvious one for anyone who plays Nintendo games. The game at its core is built around the real-time clock. Unless you're a dirty time traveler. I'm kidding. We've all done it. Luckily for us, this also means that the seasons change in real time, based on what hemisphere you choose. The seasonal change includes plenty of events to celebrate. In September, the leaves begin to change from a bright, luscious green to a more neutral form of green. As the season gets chillier, you notice some of the more classic fall colors develop in the trees, with canvases of reds and oranges and more earthy colors. These colors aren't limited to just the trees. There are seasonal items that can be DIY'd using sticks, acorns, pine cones, or autumnal leaves that you'll catch with your net. And on occasion, your villagers will give you seasonal gifts for helping them out as well. A word of advice, maybe keep a slingshot on you for green-colored gifts floating in the sky. You never know what you're going to see up there. These give you plenty of decorating options to keep your island vibing with that crisp fall feeling. As mentioned, there are also plenty of fall events to look forward to as well. Halloween, mushroom season, and Turkey Day all fall in line with this period and make each week feel a little bit different and keeps the game feeling fresh. The special events feel a bit more special when you have a limited character visiting your island. I know I always enjoy seeing Franklin and Jack paying a quick visit. Next on my list is mentioning that with the seasonal change, the critter population that you can catch and log in your Critterpedia rotates as well. Depending on what time of the day you play and what month it is, you may find different fish, bugs, and sea critters running rampant on your island. Or around it, I guess. I personally love fall in Animal Crossing because I can emulate my preferences to my real life and dress my villager to stand out for fall. Also, look at Tom Nook and Isabel's little outfits. Are you kidding me? Seriously, are you kidding me? Oh, with that, don't forget to check Nook's Cranny daily for seasonal items. To sum things up, there are loads of daily activities to get up to in Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you haven't already, I'd recommend checking it out. I don't think you will regret it. And maybe you'll share a cup of coffee with your favorite villager at the roost in your best outfit. Seriously, look at them kicking their little feet. The Animal Crossing series is great all year round. Trust me, I have almost 1,500 hours played in it. Luigi's Mansion 3, one of the most underrated games in the Nintendo Switch library. I feel that Luigi's Mansion 3 is constantly overshadowed by games that include his older brother Mario in the title, and while I am a Mario stan, I do believe this game deserves a lot more respect than it gets among Nintendo fans. A hauntingly fascinating and vibrant puzzle game for the fall and Halloween season, count me in. So settle in for a cozy night with some spooky vibes and listen to the beautiful sounds of Luigi screaming at a pace that anyone can access. This game has become an annual playthrough for me, that is until they announced Luigi's Mansion 4. Luigi's Mansion 3, much like its predecessors, finds our green-clothed coward hero in a haunted building where he receives an anonymous invitation to vacation. Only this time, things don't go exactly as the Mushroom Kingdom heroes imagined. The game is set in a haunted hotel with dim lighting, interactive yet eerie hallways with ghosts all around you. But luckily for us, Luigi won't be alone in this endeavor as he reunites with his paintbrush-haired buddy, Professor Egad. Egad will help direct you through various hotel floors and provide upgrades to his special, yes, very special vacuum. The spooky but endearing tone of the hotel provides gamers of all ages a chance to hunt ghosts in various floors that act as stages. Think similarly to Mario 64 paintings, featuring ghosts and bosses that have different powers where players have to learn how to take advantage of their weaknesses. The soundtrack on each floor complements the game's tone and lends that classic, moody, yet whimsical, while haunting presence many associate with Halloween and the fall season. As mentioned earlier, the game feels accessible to gamers of every skill level. The game provides moderately difficult puzzles that require Luigi to interact with his surroundings and take advantage of the technology he gains along the way. The exploration in the game can be made at whatever pace the player prefers. If you'd like to take things slow and adventure to every nook and cranny, or if you're a speedrunner looking to complete the game as fast as possible, Luigi's Mansion 3 can provide that kind of feel for you. Luigi's Mansion 3 isn't just a game to play as a one-off. To me, it's a style of video game that reminds me of the simpler times, where chaos and fast-paced action is taking over much of the gameplay in video games these days. This game gives us that classic fall feeling, taking things at our own pace and enjoying the little things. Luigi's Mansion 3 belongs to the fall season. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Autumn is the season of adventure, mountains, foliage, muddy boots, getting lost in nature. These are just a few things that feel like fall. I wouldn't feel right talking about a cozy day of autumn gaming without including The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. To me, this game is the pound-for-pound best title to have on Nintendo Switch consoles, and with the Breath of the Wild game having a great upgrade package for the Nintendo Switch 2, this season may be the perfect time to try it out, or revisit the game in the first place. The game that brought us back to Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch, Breath of the Wild is another title that allows the players to go at their own pace and get lost in the world of Hyrule, truly like no other Zelda title has before. The game offers a vibrant yet quaint atmosphere, providing moments of timely battle and quiet exploration. Seriously, I can't tell you how many times I've been quietly walking around the woods or riding my horse and a guardian pops up and scares me. But it makes me feel alive, keeps me on my toes. I kind of like it. Anyway, the music provides beautiful piano keystrokes, deep string instruments, and plenty of other sounds that make you feel a place of belonging to the environment you're exploring. And while the game is based around rescuing Princess Zelda, the game itself feels like a love letter to both the Legend of Zelda series with its deep lore references and the seasons that swiftly change through the year. There are moments that may have you feel like bundling up in winter, vacationing on a beach in summer, or sneezing in the springtime. But to me, the best regions of the map are the areas that are brightly lit ablaze, with fall foliage and warm character-driven dialogue to interact with. These characters make you feel almost like a family member at times and have you completing quests to help them out. And while Link doesn't say much and makes simple grunts and smirks at the characters, they all end up feeling safe with him anyway. But seriously, go to the Akala region and visit all of the little towns, enter all of the little cottages that you can, and most importantly, make your way to Terrytown. I promise you, it is one of the most heartwarming and satisfying set of quests I have ever completed in my gaming career, which is a long time, by the way. Come on, look at this guy. He's just a big goofy dad. With fall comes fall recipes. The game also has an extensive recipe and food mechanic that provides players with different buffs and health regeneration. What's more autumnal than experimenting with new food recipes? I'll gladly sip a cold brew with a warm apple pastry while playing this game. So, I don't want to beg you, but I really do recommend this game to anyone. I promise, even if you haven't played an RPG game before, Breath of the Wild is more than accessible. Go get lost in the Hyrule wilderness for a bit, and please enjoy the experience. Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I'm aware that there is a Pikmin 4 out, and it's fantastic, but 3 feels a lot more comforting and fall influenced to me. The Pikmin series at its core was created by Shigeru Miyamoto, the legendary video game developer, as a way for gamers to find the beauty in the outdoor world while still finding time to escape from that outside noise and relax a little bit. And while these colorful little creatures may find ways to harvest and complete quests, they are done in a completely unique experience to the Pikmin series. Harvesting, gathering, they kind of go hand in hand, yes? Felt appropriate. So, whether you choose to play as Alf, Brittany, or Charlie, you'll utilize Pikmin to maneuver through puzzles that each part of the world provides. Each environment is filled with giant plants and oversized items that may seem small in real life to us, but to Pikmin and our explorers, they may as well be in a world filled with giant ancient relics. The natural earthy textures bring the world to life, and with that feeling, there are a few levels that show off the beauty of the autumn forest floor. Colorful leaves, fallen sticks, mushrooms, and decaying wood that will be impeding your progress. You'll find different ways to navigate each level with the natural items that spawn within them. The music in the Pikmin series plays into the events that are happening in the game, so as you find different events, or in some circumstances, battles, the music will change to fit that vibe. The exploration music on each level feels triumphant, yet calming, pushing the player to finish the level before nightfall, otherwise putting their Pikmin at risk of being eaten. Yes, truly, it's very traumatic, and I'm telling you, please avoid it at all costs. I swear, the first time it happened to me, I think I shed a tear going down my cheek. Okay, it's really not that bad. I just get really attached to the Pikmin. Gather fruit, flower metals, and other items throughout the level to acquire more Pikmin and upgrade your ship to help further your progress. Despite being on a timer each day, it's quite calming to go around throwing your Pikmin at objects to carry back to the ship. And the onions, don't forget the onions. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I think Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch actually offers the best Pikmin experience in the series. I found myself so relaxed while playing and having fun with each puzzle, feeling a sense of accomplishment, much like Autumn yearns for with a period of reflection and seeing many metaphors for the fruits of one's labor. That sounded dramatic, but at its heart, Pikmin is a perfect game on the Switch to cozy up in a blanket, play handheld, or in dock mode. It's also a quick playthrough, with something different to do each time you play it. Rounding out our list as my last suggestion is Stardew Valley. Admittedly, I don't have as much experience with this game as I would like to admit, but it felt sacrilege to leave this game off the list. But I have both quietly and loudly watched this game on Twitch quite often because it relaxes me to listen to while I work or if I lull myself off to sleep. And by merely looking at all of my friends' playtime on the game on both the Nintendo Friends list or taking a peek at Steam, I can definitely tell that this is just a great cozy video game to get yourself lost in for a bit, or a day. Seriously, it seems addicting. Stardew Valley symbolizes the perfect connection between fall and the harvest season. That helps make small farm towns feel so community driven, which to me growing up in a small town in New England feels exactly like home. Like some of the previously mentioned games, Stardew Valley features those beautiful warm oranges, reds, and tonal browns synonymous with fall, but this time in the form of that nostalgic and easy on the eyes pixel art style. Not many other forms of art in video games remind me of a more comforting time in life with more of a carefree attitude than a pixel art style. And to go along with that pixel art, Concerned Ape clearly worked very hard to incorporate music that feels tonal to that art style, and the connection to the world and season unfolding before you. The ambiance that the music and environment gives you, so comfortable, yet motivating in the best way possible. Crisp, dewy mornings and cozy, yet sometimes brisk evenings. Like Animal Crossing, but not done on a real-time clock, Stardew Valley offers seasonal festivities, like the Stardew Valley Fair, wear something nice, and Spirits Eve. Spirits? Okay, a little scary, but I'll make it through. You'll walk through mazes, wear costumes, and celebrate the spirits of the past. They correlate with real-life fall traditions, like Halloween and seasonal fairs. Even if you don't time out the events perfectly, if you play the game enough, you will have yourself feeling the fall festivities in no time. And maybe fall in love, romance, cuffing season. Craft and cook your way through the season as well, finding different recipes and foods that your friends and lovers can enjoy. Stardew is a game that you can pick up for 10 minutes or 10 hours. No session too short and none too long. So if you find yourself wanting to binge a game as it gets colder or to get you through a quick car ride through the mountains, Stardew Valley will give you that option. For my playing time and my viewing time, few games emulate the core meanings of fall quite like Stardew Valley offers. And it's quite affordable. And that about rounds out my list of my top 5 games that I personally find myself getting connected to every single fall season. There are plenty of video games out there that will offer different experiences, some more unique than others, some more tied to the autumn season. But out of the hundreds, maybe even thousands of video games that I've played, these consistently resonate with me as I love the fall or autumn season around me. And for me, they enhance that experience more than anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like, consider subscribing, and comment what your favorite game to play during the fall season is. And I'll catch you next time.